You ever meet someone who acts like they don't need anyone, but the second you give them a real hug, they practically forget how to let go? That's the great Emperor Jaekyung. And trust me on this one, there's a lot more to it than just he likes skinship, though we all only know his unapproachable side, with the emotional rage of a stone. Picture this: a champion fighter with fists of steel, a glare that could stop traffic, and a reputation for being untouchable. But catch him in a quiet moment, and you'll see something almost shocking. Jaekyung, the powerhouse from the BL manhwa Jinx, is low-key a total sucker for hugs. Let's break down why this tough guy will melt for a simple embrace, and why it's more than just a cute character quirk. 1. Is physical touch his love language? Fighters live in their bodies. Jaekyung's world is all about physicality, training, sparring, and, let's be honest, a lot of bruises. But fighting is about control and dominance, not comfort. Hugging flips the script. It's about warmth, safety, and letting your guard down. He's not good with words. Jaekyung isn't the type to spill his feelings over coffee. In my opinion, hugs could become his way of saying, "I care," without fumbling for words. A history of isolation. Jaekyung's backstory might be a cocktail of pressure, loneliness, and expectations, since we got a lot of hints because where is his family? Friends? Why is he insisting on staying number one? As a star athlete, he's admired but rarely understood. So hugs could fill the gap, offering the kind of unconditional acceptance he doesn't get from fans or rivals. Touch as reassurance. In the chaos of his career, a hug is a rare moment and occurrence where he can just be Jaekyung, not the fighter. It's grounding like an anchor in a storm. So what if, now that he deeply hugged Kim Dan, we'll become a fan of them? Vulnerability in private. Publicly, Jaekyung is all swagger and bravado. Privately, I just know that he craves softness. His career and image don't give him the chance to show vulnerability. So therefore, hugging is a safe way to be vulnerable, especially with someone he trusts. But what if he never ever trusted someone? Kim Dan would be the first person. Healing old wounds. For someone who's taken and given so many hits, gentle touch can be healing. It's a silent way of saying, "You're safe now." What if he never had the chance to deeply and proper hug someone out of own will, when all he had to do was to keep the facade of being strong and untouchable? I just know that his backstory might be dramatic. Building trust. Every hug is a step toward trust. In a relationship built on shaky ground, contracts, debts, secrets, physical closeness is a shortcut to real intimacy. So the hug in chapter 69, their hug might be a step into the right direction. I just know that not only Kim Dan, but also Jaekyung is going to be super confused and cringe about their sudden sincere hug. A symbol of growth. Early Jaekyung might have brushed off a hug and even get aggressive about it. But as the story progresses, his willingness to hug and be hugged shows just how much he's changed. It's a badge of emotional progress. What will the future hold for him? I don't think he'll get a super hugger since it doesn't fit his personality, but if he hugs, I think it will be of importance and meaningful. Proof of connection. In a world where everyone wants something from him, since a powerful and meaningful person, a genuine hug is proof that someone sees him, not just his reputation. Sadly, he really messed up with that one special person, namely Kim Dan. So why does Jaekyung might love being hugged and hugging? Because it's the one thing that cuts through the noise of fame, fear, and fighting. We're still not there, but I just know that he's going to change for good. Throughout the plot, it's possible that it might get his secret language of care, a way to heal, and let's be real, a sign that even the toughest guys need a little softness sometimes. I was so annoyed that in this chapter, Jaekyung didn't hug Kim Dan back, but retrospectively, it absolutely makes sense. Jaekyung still didn't realize how much Kim Dan means to him. It absolutely makes sense that something devastating had to happen so that he will literally get the fright of his life to show any kind of affection. In this chapter 66 though, Jaekyung didn't hug Kim Dan back. Perhaps he even gave him comfort because of his emotional state, as my delusional self likes to think of. Perhaps he even enjoyed it himself. A small glimpse of hope if we remember how early Jaekyung used to be, cold as ice with no emotions at all. If you've ever wondered why the bad boy BL characters get so soft for a hug, just remember, sometimes the strongest people crave the gentlest touch.